Hey, what's going on, experts? My name is Brian Brewer, and welcome to Experts Elevated, episode number 2. In this episode, what I want to talk about is I want to talk about Facebook ads and my grim prediction for Facebook ads for coaches and course creators going forward in the very near future. Now, if you're not familiar, welcome. This is a brand new channel. We're episode 2 of Experts Elevated. It was created to help experts, course creators, coaches, and even agencies in some form establish their expertise, gain focus, find more clients, and essentially sell more stuff. Now, I've been in the digital marketing space since 2012, but with Experts Elevated, I've taken a different approach. I have forsaken my current audience, and I am building Experts Elevated from scratch using the methods I teach in my one-on-one coaching and courses. And the reason is simple. I want to test what's working right now to better help you. And of course, I'll report on this channel. If you are interested in the private coaching or the courses that I do offer, you can go ahead and check out 100kbrands.com. So you read that right. You heard that right. I am not going to be emailing my current list. I'm not going to be cross-promoting on my current YouTube channel, which has over 70,000 subscribers. I am building this from scratch using methods that work right now with content, with efficient content marketing strategies. And that's what I want to talk about today, why you need to be focusing on content marketing, why you need to be building your brand, and why you need to forget about Facebook ads. Before we start into what you need to be doing, what I want to talk about is why you can't be doing Facebook ads, you shouldn't be doing Facebook ads, but why perhaps you still think maybe it's a good idea, right? And I think the reason is simple. What you have is a lot of quote-unquote gurus, experts who are out there advertising a lot, okay? They have the money because they have a successful business, and that's great for them. I'm not dogging them. But what they can do is they can really get in front of us and demand our attention. I'm not going to name any names specifically, but if you're in the coaching or course creation space, you know who the big ones are out there. And you see them come across your Facebook feed often. Maybe you see them on YouTube ads, whatever. They're out there. They're making a lot of noise because that's what good marketers do. But what they're selling you is they're selling you a lot of times the idea of the Facebook ad to the webinar to the course sale. Let's just use this for an example. And the reason they are promoting this method is because it seems fast, it seems quick, it seems easy, right? You don't have to waste months creating content. You don't have to create content every day. All you got to do is make one evergreen webinar and run Facebook ads to it, right? It seems simple. That's really the point here is you're really being sold the dream. You're being sold the dream that it's going to be easy, that it's going to be Facebook ad to webinar to course sale. And I'm not saying that can't happen, but what is happening is the cost of ads is increasing, and it's increasing at a rapid rate. Let me put this into context here. Let's say 2010. Okay, 2010, let's talk about like Google AdWords. You could buy clicks for super cheap. You could run them to a video sales letter, and you could sell a product for $47 and make millions. Okay, that's because advertising was cheap. But let's look at what's being sold with advertising right now. Okay, I want to talk about the big people in the space, the people who you see their ads. They're the ones making the noise. They are making a name for themselves with advertising. Are any of them selling courses for less than $1,000? Probably not. We are starting to approach the point where people are selling courses for $2,000 and even $3,000. Not training, I'm talking about courses. And the reason is simple. They have to pay for their marketing. They have to pay for their advertising. So really what we're looking at is a situation where if you don't already have a product that you feel comfortable charging $3,000 for, then you've already been priced out of the market. Does that mean you should just charge $3,000 for your product? If you can get it, why would I tell you not to? But the bottom line is, if you are starting anywhere below that, you are going to have to pay more for marketing than the experts who have this dialed in. So therefore, your product actually has to be more expensive, not cheaper, okay? Because if your product is cheaper, you might be thinking to yourself, okay, I'm going to get more buyers because it's more affordable, but that's not the way it works. Plus, you don't have the room in your budget for the advertising, right? So not all is gone and lost, because there is still an opportunity for you to cater to an underserved market that is not in the position to spend $5,000 on a course. And the way to do that is simple. You have to create content, because creating content is free. What this is going to allow you to do is this is going to allow you to get in front of people at the time of need. Because with Facebook advertising, you're essentially paying to have your message sent into an audience that may or may not want your product, right? Then you have to market to them and tell them why it's a good idea to get your product. But if you're just doing content marketing, well, you can't force your message out there with content. So what you have to do is you have to create content so the right people find you when they're in the time of need. And that's going to set you up for the long-term success, because when people find you when they're in their time of need, let's say, for instance, this YouTube channel, you may be wondering why your Facebook ads aren't working right now. You might already have a course. So you might go to YouTube and say, are Facebook ads still working? Let's just use that for an example. Well, then you find this video and I tell you why Facebook ads are not working and what you need to do instead, right? So now you have a clear vision of where you need to go forward. You need to cut out the noise, and you need to go and start establishing your brand online, creating your web of influence, and building for the long term. I call it building the content moat, right? But because you found this video, then you're a perfect candidate for my private coaching services, okay? So what I mean by that is you already have a course probably, or you're a coach, or you've had clients, or something along those lines, and for some reason you just can't get it to work. Otherwise, why would you be searching this video, right? Well, because you already have some sort of established business, but you can't seem to make it work, you're just missing one of those pieces, well, then you are definitely interested in retaining more of my high ticket services, right? You're not a total beginner right now. You're becoming an expert. You want to be elevated, right? Well, that's how I get in front of the right people at the right time. Then when you do that, you don't have to worry about your webinar. You don't have to worry about your conversion cycle. You don't have to worry about all this slick marketing, because you found me in your time of need, and I'm helping you get a tiny win, right? You now know, like, okay, your suspicions have been confirmed. Facebook advertising is not going to work for you. I need to do this instead. And now you can focus 100% of your attention on creating the content and building your brand, right? Okay, that's a tiny win for you. So since I've helped you, you're more likely to want more help from me, okay? Well, if you do want more help from me, one-on-one coaching at 100kbrands.com is available, and there's a course there as well. But that's not the point of this video. The point is to illustrate what you need to be doing and why you need to be doing it if you're a course creator or coach who wants to sell more stuff. All right, thank you so much for checking out this video, and I hope you like Experts Elevated. Down in the description below, there's going to be a link to our private Facebook group if you want to come on over there. Once again, this is episode 2. We just launched yesterday, and so you're going to be one of the founding members of Experts Elevated. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to this channel. Hit bell notifications if you do want to learn more about creating your web of influence, selling more courses, getting more coaching clients, because YouTube's been a little finicky with their subscriber base, the way they handle it. So if you do actually want to get notified when I release a new video, make sure you click the bell notification, and we'll see you soon. Bye now.